Aunt Lula's hands, cutting, patching, padding, threading pieces of cloth, rendering life-giving love. Quilting was not a chore for Aunt Lula, but a ritual and recreational expression handed down from one generation to the other. One soft, brown, pudgy hand crossing over the other, grandmother remnant, linking herself by way of thread. Legacies live in the patchwork she leaves behind. Needlework, marking times of trial, struggle, laced the lines that stitched her tawny face. Artwork, history, love lingering, grands, great-grands, great-great-grands, handed down by Aunt Lula's crafty hands. Square to square, patch to patch, diamond style, block style, no particular pattern. Her spirit lays over me like a collage, canvas of hands. Masterpiece completed, memory prevailing. Now I lay me down to sleep, warmed, rocked in the cradle of Aunt Lula's life-giving, love-giving, pudgy brown hands. The mutation. Allow me to present myself. I'm the ventriloquist who lives inside of this puppet, who is probably wearing a hat with long polished nails sprouting from black lace mitts. You know, she likes that sort of thing, but not by choice. You see, I'm the ruling planet who pulls her strings. I control how words fall from her mouth and choreograph how alphabet lay down on the page. I guess you can say I'm a mutation. And while the ways of the world keep trying to kill her, just like Norma Jean, the lady, Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, and Prince, I am not supposed to die. Is there a linguist in the house? Parlez-vous français? No. Habla español? Si. Paui ik me now? I don't think so. That's the communication she translates in her head. You see, the last time I was transplanted here, I was singing St. Louis blues with Satchmo. White flower blossoms laced through my hair. Black fishnet stockings adorned down voluptuous thighs and calves. Ankles anointed rose scent. Strolling down dark avenues in Harlem, amid the neon of feathery hat-wearing street stalkers with red painted lips, taunting them good-looking city menfolk. If he had the money, there was nothing to say, sugar. I had the time. Quelle belle soirée. Voulez-vous sortir avec moi ce soir? Language barrier. No problem. Amen. No dinero, no panocha. He left. Oye, no puede ser amable con nadie. But like I keep telling you, I just live here. I am only a mutation. And understand, this is not the Salvation Army. 500 years before J.C. hang lapis lazuli near firm silken Egyptian nipples, I conjured up strategies immersed in the courtyard pool, embellished with tiger lilies and moonstones, pawned off kings for richer monarchs, and collected their dynasties. That is, till my royal well ran dry, and I lost my head. But for now, I'm a poet mutation, riddled with similes and metaphors up my sleeve, sensitivity draped around my neck like an albatross. I think I'm going to choke to death, with AIDS and herpes lurking this planet like starving predators and all. The poets are getting truly paranoid. Don't need lifetime friends like that. Je ne veux pas de la patience. Poets are not supposed to walk among humans, just like poems don't belong behind podiums. So I'm giving this puppet doll the pink slip. Bitch, are you ready? Portrait of Androgyny for Lloyd. Just can't hold you now. Not while dead chromosomes and severed bones wait stagnant between the valley of your tainted loins. Miniature fragments of mangled hands and feet, snatched from your womb like paper clips. I just can't. Dead dreams dance on a robbed man's grave, while strong hands ache to caress pudgy fingers and press lips against edges of tiny toes. A man of bronze bundles himself in cellophane wraps to armor his shield of human fragility. It is cold here, trapped behind this empty mask of farce bravado. How I quiver to pull the suppleness of your warmth around me. Yet it seems I cannot speak the words. My flesh of your flesh melds, and I want to touch you inside. God knows I love you and need you still. Just can't break out of this cell of solitude to reach you. Can't. Cannot give in to the embrace of your bloody, blemished body. Not now, not ever. Love had the right to live, lady, till you ripped off my seed. The Wooden Madonna. She is wood-like behind her mask of skeletal dreams, dreams scattered like bones unriveted. In her sylvan chase of Cherokee madness, finding traces of herself in lofty smoke signals during Indian summers, the earth is warm beneath her bare brown feet, like layers of leather moccasins. Underneath golden crystalline skies, her heart flutters like a wet, quivering rose in the solitude of her silent screams as she ODs on passion. Peace pipe smoking wooden Madonna, trading off love for love without love passion. While a paper doll menagerie of flying teepees dances through her head, his white lace ritual of dried would-be passion trails down her thundering thigh, with one slender finger sliding in and out of her effervescing lips. The wooden Madonna sheds from her splintering shell of timbers to burst her own bubble. The aftermath. Bits and pieces of me scattered everywhere. Bits of poem molecules lodged in corners of brains not understanding. Pieces of metaphors caught up in throats of poet eaters. Dried leaf similes, leftover pages devoured by would-be artisans, swallowed by poet tastermongers. Poet messengers, reach out, touch, taste yourselves inside, cool, fresh, wet, like morning air. Muses, maestros of musical whims, victims of downbeaten ink and creative constipation. You have only to fear the things you feel you cannot say. The phantom fondler. Amid the black of a breezy August night, he materialized out of pressed pillow-puffed dreams and watercolored fantasies. Hypnotic hazel brown eyes falling over me like starlight in the midst of a sweet summer evening. Stolen velveteen kisses landing on my cheeks, dotted like raindrops on petals of African violets. Two large mahogany hands massaging my body, one kneading my doughy breast, the other caught in the cascade of my moaning loins, while his full-figured tripod rests on the edge of my trembling thigh, alluring, burning, conjuring. Jungle passions fumigate the chasms of my spirit.